Hi, my name is Kirrily Waldhorn. I am lucky enough to be the host of the Ariston Food and Drink Experience at GABS Festival. Today we are cooking with beer, one of my favourite ingredients when it comes to cooking. Beer has such wonderful complexity and diversity of flavour that it will enhance anything that you're cooking with. So if you need liquid in your recipe, it's really easy to replace that liquid with beer. I guess one of the key little tips is make sure you don't overpower the beer or the food. So you want to find a similar weight of flavour when you're choosing your beer and the food that you're going to cook with. Another hint is don't go for those really hop forward beers. As the liquid warms up and heats up, you'll find that the bitterness will really come out in the beer. So I tend to choose lighter styles of beer and lighter flavours, and also those beautiful malt driven beers which are fantastic when you're slow cooking. The golden rule though is have fun with it, enjoy it. It's only a bottle or a can of beer, so experiment, play around and just enjoy, but choose a beer that you're going to drink as well, not the one that's been sitting in the shed for 3 months. All right, we're going to start with a very easy recipe, beer batter. It's a classic recipe. First thing we want to do is add the flour to the bowl. Next thing, obviously, have a little sip of beer, of course, in between. And then we're going to crack an egg into our flour. Really simple there again. And finally, add the beer. That's literally, this is all it is, flour, egg and a can of beer. So I've got the Balter Pilsner. Because we're using a fairly delicate fish today, we've chosen a beer that's not going to overpower that fish. The great thing about beer batter and adding beer to the batter is it's going to create a really light, fluffy batter, but also you're going to get a little bit of that flavour coming through in the batter as well, which just gives it some interest. And we're just whisking it together basically. So we want to get it nice and smooth, get all those lumps out of the batter, get the flour out, but not over whisk it as well. So it's perfectly whisked now. The other thing we want to do is just add some seasoning. So lots of salt in there, some pepper as well. Get some nice flavour through the batter too. Obviously you can season after we've cooked the fish as well. Give that a nice stir. And then it's simply time to cook the fish. So from here we've got some little goujons, I guess we'll call them, small pieces of fish. We just dip them in. We've got nice hot oil over here, so it's really important to have your oil nice and hot. Straight into the oil, you can hear them sizzling straight away. Just put in a few at a time, not too many. You want to make sure there's lots of room for the fish to cook. All right, so once your fish is beautiful and golden, which we've got here, just take it out of the oil, give it a little shake. Pop it on the plate, there we go. And then, fish is not complete unless you have a wedge of lemon. So a couple of wedges of lemon on the plate. Beautiful. I always like a little bit more salt, and there we go. Beer battered fish, so simple, so easy. And a Pilsner style is great to use as your base beer for that batter. And then of course it will perfectly match your beer battered fish as well.